guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to be doing just the eyes. If you want to see what I use on my base, my whole entire face, I'm going to link my previous video up here. You can just check that out. I literally use the same things all the time. So obviously I did the other eye off camera, so this is what we're going to be doing together. So the palette that I ended up going into is the James Charles palette with Morphe. Alright, so I'm taking my JH30 brush and I'm picking up this shade right here. It definitely looks more yellow on camera, but it's definitely a bright orange. Lots of pigment on the brush. I'm going to take this and just blend it in my upper crease area. I'm just taking my time here building up the shadow, making sure it's nice and buffed out and blended. Okay, switching brushes here, I'm taking a JH34 brush and I'm going to be mixing a bit of these two shades right here. And I'm blending this right below that transition shade and kind of on top of it as well. I'm going to really quickly go back into that first brush that we used and pick up a little bit of that orange shade, just a small amount, and lightly go over these edges. Okay, and now with a Sigma E, what is this? An E25 brush, I'm going to be mixing these two shades right here. I'm mixing a tiny bit of the black, but not too much. Majority of the shadow that we're going to be using is this dark brown here. I'm actually just tapping this on my lid and then lightly buff it into the crease and up. Okay, now for those edges here, I'm going back into that second brush we used with that second shadow and to use that to bring back that color as well as buff out these edges. And then one last time with that big fluffy brush, buff out any edges you see. Now for the shimmer on top of my lid, I'm going into a ColourPop single eyeshadow. I don't know the name of this shadow. I'm going to look it up. It's going to be linked down below in the description box, so do not worry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this shadow on my ring finger here and just tap this on my lid. And then going into that Sigma brush, I'm going to buff out all these edges we see here. Moving on to my lower lash, and I'm going in with a black liner. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the color Whatever Black. And I'm going heavy with this liner. And going back in with that Sigma brush we used with those dark brown shadows, I'm going to run this really, really low and heavy on my lower lash line. I mean, as you can tell, I'm definitely dragging my lower lash line shadows really, really low, but that's because I want it to be nice and dark and kind of captivate you, if that makes any sense. Now taking a very tiny blendy brush here, this is a JH40 brush, and using those first transition shades we picked up and buff out these edges. Really quickly for my inner corner highlight, I'm picking up this shade and just kind of popping it in there. Okay, the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to go off camera, apply my lashes and mascara and come back. I've already lined my lips and I used my Wet n Wild gel lip liner in the color Gone Burgundy. I didn't line my lips on camera just because it's the same thing and I use the same products all the time. And for lipstick, I'm going to be going into this Milani matte lipstick in the color Sangria. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!